Now, the light pink cards are our question cards that correspond to the question compass. And to the north, we have the space that is more. And the things that I definitely know I want more of are wicked questions. Wicked questions help us to understand and wrestle with paradox, foregrounding the things that we want more of. And we do that by putting them in the frame of a paradox. And that is, how is it that we might yin and yang at the same time? Now, there are many great ways to find ourselves into wicked questions. We can brute force it. If we have a group familiar with this concept, we can just say, all right, here's the wicked questions template. What are the wicked questions? Fill in. How is it that we might black and white at the same time? How is it that we might integrate and automate at the same time? If nerds get paradox, they can just go for it. If nerds don't get paradox, however, you may want to find yourself a paradox by sneaking into it. If you make a good long list of nice, lovely, wanted things, you can then go through that list and go, this thing and that thing don't seem to be able to go together. We find ourselves with some oil over here and some water over here. So, how is it that we oil and water at the same time? Ding, 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 you found yourself a wicked question. You may want to find yourself a wicked question by also entering into a process we call the core quality. And once more, nerds, most of these cards are in portrait mode, but this one's landscape. So add your rotation lock and take a gander. So if we start off with a core quality, one of these good wanted things that we know everyone wants, like, say, freedom or liberation. We could start off with liberation and we can imagine what is too much of that good thing. Well, too much liberation might lead us to something like chaos. Oh dear, wouldn't want chaos. So let's think about the positive opposite of that pitfall. The positive opposite of chaos might be order or structure, and that could represent our challenge. Now, if we have order or structure, too much of that good thing would be known as our allergy, which might be something like rigidity. And if we, just to complete the cycle, if we think the positive opposite of rigidity might be lead us back to liberation. And that puts us in the core quality and challenge, gives us an interesting, wicked question. How is it that we are liberated and we are structured at the same time? Golly gee willikers, nerds. I don't know. But I do know that sounds like a mighty wicked question. And if you want to answer a wicked question, take a look at the pattern indicated here, known as integrated autonomy.